Hi, I'm Marty. Welcome to my channel. If you've been following along on my journey, my fiance Kenny and I are engaged to be married, and we're going to chronicle our journey through all the steps that we are taking to get married. And today's journey is wedding photography. Wedding photography is very important, as anyone would guess. Um, it is important that the connection between you and your photographer, I feel, is going to be a key element in how your pictures come out. Now, we're very lucky. Our dear friend Suzette from Suzette Donald Photography has agreed to do our pictures. We've known her for years. She's a sweetheart. She's wonderful, and she's a drill sergeant. She's going to run that wedding like a train, and everything will be done on time, the way we want, and how we want it. We love her. For those of you who don't have someone in your back pocket like we did, I had a lunch with her this week, and I asked her a few questions because she couldn't be here, um, to help you find your photographer or things you should just think about when you're considering your wedding photographer. One of the first things I asked her is what was her philosophy of wedding photography, because that's very important, probably one of the most important things you're going to interview people for. And her thought was capturing the happiest moments of your day. She's not there to stage. She's not there to maneuver. She's not there to dictate. She says she is there to capture the happy moments, as many random moments as we can, because let's be honest, random pictures come out better. And that was her philosophy. And then I asked her basically, what should couples keep in mind when they're choosing a photographer? And again, the good vibe came out on top. She says, when you interview, you really need to find that connection. You need to talk to someone who gets you from the beginning, who understands your vision, who sees what you want to see for your wedding, who gets along with you. Suzette and I had lunch for 2 hours. We laughed, we had fun, we looked at her laptop, we looked at poses that she's done for other weddings so we could start picking our poses and getting a timeline ready. We had a great time. And that is something you should have with your photographer. It shouldn't be just a business arrangement. Someone who's going to engage with you and have a great time. Budget. Budget is a big concern. Wedding photographers can cost mucho dinero. Our friend Suzette is a quality, high-class photographer, and it's going to cost a few bucks. And I didn't care because this is the part of the day that you're going to remember the rest of your lives. You need those pictures. You need the documentation, because as I get older, I'm sure I'm going to forget half of what happened that day, and I'm going to need the pictures to bring it back. So, budget-minded photography is something you might want to keep in mind. We are not having a traditional wedding, so we are not having traditional pictures. Most couples would have engagement photos. And for any of you gay couples, you certainly can have engagement pictures. We're a little old. We felt we didn't need it. After 25 years, everybody knew us. It wasn't a matter of coming out in the paper for engagement pictures. We chose instead to do outdoor pictures. So in the fall, she's going to take us out to one of our favorite spots. We're going to get a little bit of New England color, leaves, happiness, all sorts of those kind of pictures instead of your staged engagement pictures. We're also not having a wedding party. So that makes it a lot easier for her because we're not staging as many people. We're not trying to get as many people into the pictures. Just me and Kenny. It's all about us today, that day anyway, right? It's just about us. We're going to be in every picture and we're going to feel special that day. And that's your photographer's job, to make everything feel special because it's your day. I mean, let's be honest. Are you ever going to have another day like this again? I know I won't. This is one and done. After 25 years, if this doesn't work out, oh my God, never again, let me tell you. So our photographer is wonderful. You need to find one that's wonderful for you. Like I said, have a set of questions. Talk to her or him. Get some specifics. I mean, if you're having a big wedding, you might want more than one shooter. You might want two shooters. You might want video. We chose not to go with video, but It all depends on the size, the scope of your wedding, where you're going to have it. Is it outdoor? Is it indoor? Is it multiple venues? That's going to determine the budget that you need to set for him or her. The scope of your pictures. We looked at her laptop at several different weddings. I wanted to have outdoor pictures, so I wanted to see what different poses and scenes were, and she showed me about 150. So I have all the choices I could want. Also, for the cake cutting, we're going to have a dramatic cake because this is who we are. We're going to have a dramatic cake, no sheet cake in the back for us. It's going to be a nice, tall, beautifully decorated cake, and having pictures of that is something that especially Kenny is going to want to look at and savor for the rest of his life. So I took a little extra time looking through how she did cake cutting pictures just so we could get a feel for what we were looking for and what we could agree upon. All sorts of questions. Bring all sorts of questions with you. She actually gave me one about the getaway car. It's like, what's the getaway car? And she says, well, I need to take a picture of you on the way out. And I hadn't thought about it. So we talked about how we're going to stage that and make it look good. And hopefully none of my friends and family put anything on the back of the car. Big hint to you if you're watching. And all sorts of questions that I didn't even think of. And I like to be hyper organized. I came with tons of questions. She had just as many for me. That's a good rapport. That's a good connection. That's how I know she's going to be perfect for us. And you need to have a person who's perfect for you. So I hope this helps. I'm going to keep continuing to do these vlogs as we progress through the wedding and let you know what we're thinking, what we're doing, what we liked, what we think we screwed up on, or whatever. And there might even be some fun surprises on the way. So if you like this video or any of my other videos, please like and subscribe. Please comment in the comment box. I really love comments and I answer to everybody. If you feel this video would help anybody, please share it with a friend. This is why we're doing this. We want to help other people on their journey, especially you gay couples. There's not a lot out there. You need information you can refer to and real life experiences that can help you dictate your choices. So I'll see you next time. And remember, a random act can turn into love. Have a great day.